time to deal with your Twitter questions. Gary, I'm afraid most of these are aimed at you. You've been bracing yourself all night.
Thank you.
OK, this from Tommy B. Chell. Gary, what did you learn from your time managing Valencia? Are you comfy there, Jamie?
I've been waiting 6 months for this. Let's go.
To be honest with you, you learn a lot. You learn a lot in terms of the decision making, the responsibility of the fact that there seems to be a problem every single day. Not just him. You know, you get a problem every single day appears from somewhere, an injury or a problem with a player or something in the crowd or whatever it might be. I think that you know the decision making of obviously being a head coach. I've been a coach obviously with England for 3 years under Roy, so I understood sort of the decision making process that went on. But when you're actually there yourself, and I learnt a lot living in a foreign country for the first time in my life, moving away from sort of where I lived was a massive challenge for me, but I enjoyed it. And I wish I could have stayed there for 18 months. Not just saying that.
The Valencia fans never.
No, I wish I could have stayed there because I think the idea of coming back and not completing what I wanted to do, which was to sort of do well for the club first and foremost, but to not come back to 4 months. I was having lessons every single day. To come back without the language under wraps, to come back without the experience of wanting to be there and being able to sort of get to a summer where I could have more time with the team and get my own players and things like that. But the reality is the results were shocking, and when you go to that club, you're told very early on when the white handkerchiefs come out, you're off. Start waving this in a minute. No, when the white handkerchiefs come out, you're off and you're gone, and nothing can save you. And the reality is the results weren't good enough.
Do you regret going?
No, I don't regret going. I think that if I was going to take a managerial job, it would have been for something that was worth the risk, and the rewards would have been big for me had I got it right. And the reality of it is, to manage a top 4 club in Spain, in one of the best leagues in the world, to turn that down. I've sat on here, as you know, and you have as well, saying English managers don't get the chance, English managers don't get the opportunity. The reality of it is, if I'd turned that down, I think it would have been a big mistake. So I can never regret going. I wish I'd done things differently, 2 or 3 big things. I wish I'd done, I wish I'd done 2 or 3 big things differently. I would never speak about them, but I wish I'd done 2 or 3 big things differently.
OK, let's have a look at another one from Takisobianik. How does it feel, Gary, to lose 7-0?
I'm a jelly baby.
Yeah, I was at that game, and I was up in the press box. So listen, you lose a couple of goals against Barcelona early in the game. That can happen. You had a man sent off. What was you at 4-0? I was looking down. Actually, felt sorry for you looking down. You know what I mean? Yeah. The language barrier. What was you thinking? Then what do you think you could change? What could you do?
At that point in the season, they were unbelievable, Barcelona. I mean, Suarez, Messi and Neymar were playing up front, and to be honest with you, Neymar was taking the... Can I say? No, he absolutely was. They were unbelievable. At 4-0, we were down to 10 men. We were down to 10 men, I think. Was it 2-0 or 3-0?
4-0.
No, we were down to 10 men after 2-0, or was it 3-0? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. And there wasn't really anything I can do, because I think I've made my substitutions. And I put them into a 4-4-1, tried to keep them compact, but the reality of it is Barcelona was just unbelievable. And how does it feel? For the last half an hour, it felt terrible. Probably the worst I've felt since I got told that Carragher was coming to Sky.